Hi BookTube, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I found this on the book tag index, which is a really great place if you're looking for any tags to do, and it cited the creator as the book Archer, so thank you for that. The first question is a popular book or series that you didn't like, and for me that is the Throne of Glass series. I loved it the first time I read it, I devoured it, and I decided that I loved it so much I would immediately read it again, and I hated it. I hated every single word of it. It was such a slog, and I didn't really understand why then, and I read the second book and I really did not like that they killed the princess off. And I think in hindsight it's things that I know that I don't like now because I have the vocabulary for it now. It's mostly that there is a word for it and I can't remember what the word is. There is a certain kind of commonality to languages, like these letters show up this amount of time and then these ones don't. So like a made up word can look English and a made up word can look Chinese or Mandarin, and without being that. And I feel like there wasn't any thought put into it. I feel like it just wasn't given that kind of consideration, and that kind of matters to me. And also the kind of grey morality thing that they were pushing with the characters, I really didn't like that because it didn't work. She's supposed to be this badass assassin and then you find out that she just like kills bad guys, and that was very disappointing, so I didn't like it for that reason. Many others as well, but those ones really are the most prominent in my mind right now because I don't really remember the series. It was years ago that I read those books. Question 2 is a popular book or series that everyone seems to hate but you love. I don't think I have one for this. If the Grave Robbers Chronicles was popular, then I would say that one, but it's not. So make it popular, please. No, it's a really kind of trash series, and I kind of, but I really love the genre, so like, I'm gonna keep pushing it. Question 3 is a love triangle that ended with the person that you did not want them to end up with. That would be the Grisha trilogy. I hate Mal, but that is like a great name for a character that you hate. I think my favourite one was Malfunction. I thought that was a really fun name. But no, I thought he was quite, I don't know, emotionally manipulative, maybe. I don't really remember that one either. She should have ended up with Nikolai because he was the only decent person who was a love interest. Or I quite like the idea of her with Zoya. But I'm going to be honest, even though I know that the Darkling was also abusive, I kind of really like that symbolism thing. But no, it should have been Nikolai. It should absolutely have been Nikolai. Although I'm really, looking forward to seeing who he gets, if he gets anyone. Question 4 is a popular book genre that you hardly reach for. Thriller, I think, or suspense. I just think it's better done, and I have a better emotional reaction when it's a film rather than a book, or even like a TV show. I just feel that's a better medium for the genre, for me anyway. So yeah, suspense or thriller. Question 5 is a popular or beloved character you do not like. Alina Starkov. I don't know, I really liked her at the time, and I was following someone on Tumblr who really liked her character, and it just kind of hit me one day, I don't know what I like about her, and I can't imagine liking her even. I can't every time I think of her, I just think of like those edits people make on Tumblr, because she's, aside from like blonde and aside from like blonde, I can't really, she's just an amorphous blob to me, so I don't like her, I really don't like her. And question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A popular author that you can't seem to get into. Victoria Schwab. Like, I loved this Savage song, and I loved her story in Because You Love to Hate Me, and I kind of liked City of Ghosts, but like either I devour her books or it is a slog again. I don't know. I've been reading Our Dark Duet, I started at the beginning of the year and I've left it till now, and I really don't want to pick it back up. So, but you know, she's really good when she's really good. It's just maybe not the best author for me. 8 is a popular series you have no interest in reading. I was going to say Harry Potter, but technically I've read the last book in that, so Shadowhunters. I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me. Also, I really love the movie, and I know the movie is trash, but I like trash YA adaptations. I know, like, it would be really nice, you know, to have like really good YA adaptations, but I just really love the bad ones. They're such, and they're not even like a guilty pleasure, they are an absolute joy to watch for me, and I absolutely loved that Trash Fire, so I'm pretty happy just leaving it at that and not getting involved with the books. Question 9 is, the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie. Right. Yeah, no, I said earlier, I like it when the movies are worse than the books. That's generally what edges. For instance, like, I like the Hunger Games movies were decent. They weren't great, not to me. I mean, I prefer the books because I think the books are well done, and I didn't really like the movie because the movie was well done. I absolutely prefer movies when they are worse than the books. But no, there was one recently. Alright, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I actually really liked that one. I thought it streamlined a lot of stuff. I would have preferred some more family dynamics, and because I really liked that. I kind of liked that they kind of dropped the thing with the sister's boyfriend, because I didn't really like him as a love interest. I just didn't like the idea of him as a love interest. And there could have been some more like Korean cultural dynamics in it, but I don't think any of them were actually Korean, so I mean, I don't know. Apart from that, really, I don't have that many issues with it. I think it is overall like a lot better than the books. I think there was also a kind of No Like Other Girls vibe from that one as well. But I absolutely prefer the movie. That was done a lot better than the books. In my opinion, it was streamlined, it was really cute. Maybe would have liked a bit more angsting though, but that's just me. I should have worn my black lipstick for this one then. Oops. So that was my unpopular opinions. Book tag. I have not been uploading to schedule because Comic Con is in like 2 days and I have not finished anything. So that's stressful. It's not going to get done, but it's stressful. And there, you know, after that, hopefully things will get back on track. But I also have like this really exciting thing that I want to film. And I think that's going to be fun. But until then, you know, thank you for watching. Bye. Hi BookTube. An addendum, I realised that I forgot, well, no, I realised that I deleted a question. I filmed it and then I deleted it because I thought it was a mistake. And it was number 7, a popular book trope you're tired of seeing, and the answer to that was not like other girls and its derivations. I'm not sure how you... derivatives? Yeah, that's it, sorry. Derivatives. Like, I've been kind of seeing less overt, not like other girls trope. I think it's become less overt, but I've been seeing more, like in Winter Song, like I'm the tomboy sibling and my pretty girly feminine sister is, you know, not like me, and I don't like that. I don't like that for very personal reasons, because I used to be that not like other girl, and I'm just tired of it. So yeah, that was my answer. Sorry about that. Fuck. Okay. 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 My heart is racing. Oh wow. I'm done. I'm done. Bye.